And here comes our first crew of the day in on approach, and today we are down here at 79th. Welcome back, crew, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, and as I mentioned, we are here at beautiful 79th Street, Pelican Harbor, and our first crew looks pretty solid on their approach. We've got somebody on the gunnel with a line on the ready, and this crew looks like they're going to make it look easy. Our guy steps off, the bow kind of kicks out, but no real issues to say. So our crew that came in with no issues, this is one of their buddy boats. They left out of here earlier, and let's see if their friend can have the same luck on approach. So Cap's making the turn in. And we've got somebody in the bow, it looks like, with lines on the ready again. And people are on fire today. We've got fenders out. We've got 2 lines on the ready. I don't know what's going on, but somebody's going to have to pinch me because I don't believe this is Miami. She goes cowgirl style, and they're even going to get the assist on this one. So they have the easier walk, and they're coming in a little hot, though. And they come up for the push-off, but they had the fenders out. Man, wild start here as we've got lines and fenders rolling early. Our next crew coming in on approach, this crew looks nervous. I mean, we got 2 people on the lines, but everybody here's just got the look of fear on their face, like, are we gonna mess this up? So the guy in the stern's kind of going for a reach, but he's not gonna get it. Cap's gonna come back just a little bit on this one. Our guy in the bow looks like he's on edge, like he wants to go for the leap, but he's still too far off, and he goes for it, and he winds up hanging on. I got nervous on that one because it was a long jump. I thought for sure he might wind up eating it there, but he doesn't. He winds up hanging on. Our guy goes for the toss from the stern with the miss. Now we're gonna have to get the bow with the push off. Cap comes back with a little power to bring the stern over. And our guy still in the stern looks a little sketchy, man. Everybody on this one just kind of looked nervous the whole way through, including Cap behind the helm. But in the end, again, they wind up getting it out. So our jet ski up on approach. So this could be the first one we see today. So far, everybody else we've featured had fenders out, had lines on the ready. Our guy has nothing. Well, it looks like there's a line. Sorry, I can see that kind of hanging down now, possibly. And he goes in, goes for the grab. No line in hand, though. If they just toss a line around the pole, they'd be done. And no. Gonna have to go for another attempt. So our captain, he's gonna come by one more time. Looks like we're gonna kind of miss to the outside again. And here we go, he's gonna go to the inside dock now, turns it back in. And 2 hands on the pole this time. Kill the motor. Call it a day, good to go. These boats with the through-hole exhaust, man, I'll tell you what, sound mean. But I do have a feeling that after a while, it would get a little annoying having that loud of exhaust every time you were going somewhere on the boat. I mean, sometimes you just want a nice quiet time on the boat, just a nice relaxed cruise. So our guy's coming in on the dock, kind of nudges off the front there. The bow hit for a second. Wifey's coming up to the bow of the boat. She's got a line in her hand, and Cap's gonna leave the helm while he tries to get the line sorted. So Wifey stands up. Looks like she's gonna attempt to go for the leap. Nope, we're gonna do the little slip off as the boat starts to slide off the dock as well. Because she's calling for the lines, Cap's still trying to get them untangled. And there we go, goes for the toss. And Wifey will get them pulled over. How much nicer that is with the engine off. And our next crew making their approach. Man, they got a lot of shade on this boat. Got all the awnings out, but those things are going to catch just like sails and can make it a little more difficult to dock. A lot of people don't think about that stuff when it's up. But you can see the wind catching it if you just look at it. So Cap's going to go ahead and make his turn in. We're getting some lines on the ready at least. Slow roll approach. Speed looks good. Let's see how the angle holds up. Brake checks it. Starts to slide off a little bit. And they're going to have to get back forward a little bit on this one to try and get her off. We're going to be shot blocked on the attempt. They're starting to pull forward, it looks like. And our young lady looks like she's on the dock, but she's hanging on now. She might be battling Captain a little here. I wonder if the boat's in gear. I'm not 100% sure, but oh no, our guy almost falls in right there too. He started to go over as he tries to reach for the dock. And our crew's going to block us one more time as they still fight with that boat to try and keep it over there. And now it looks like we're actually on and good. So our guy's got a fender in hand. He's not trying to put it on the side of the boat, it doesn't appear though. We got somebody in the bow on the ready. Uh-oh. He's going to straddle the bow rail. I don't think that's a good idea at all. But I guess he's just trying to be on the ready as they approach the dock. So he's hanging on as they try and inch in. And there we go. He lets go, jumps off, keeps the bow rail, tosses the line with the fender at him. I don't know what the point of having the fender on the end of the line was. Maybe it's a line they were using when they were swimming at the sandbar, just letting it drip behind the boat. And actually not a bad toss on the stern line. Now, he didn't keep the other end to pull the boat over, but just tossed it up there so this guy can go grab the other line. But he's going to walk it up with the bow rail, and this crew will be good to go. And speaking of good to go, we're going to go ahead and get out of here as well. Thanks for watching, crew. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at the inlets. My channel, Broncos Guru, do some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we got Boats vs. Haulover, where me and a machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.